They stopped my video because of the music. We back now. So we. I don't hear like they stopped my music trying to fix. Y'all didn't even listen. Guys don't know. Y'all didn't even say check it. Give me a second to get my wig together, hat right, nothing. Y'all even make sure I was good. What's going on over here? My wig on straight. He sound good. He said my wig on straight, y'all. So all right, I feel all right. But welcome back to the Business Spotlight. This your girl Queen Dope in the building. We are here at RadioOnFire.com, your news, sports, and entertainment source. It's Thursday. We here doing what we do. I like to bring in local businesses to give them some shine, let them talk about who they are, what their business is about. I think it's important to support small businesses. I think it's important to support local businesses, and I think it is important to support Black-owned businesses. We have to support each other. We have to keep our dollars circulated in our community. We are quick to support all the big name brands. We go to the malls, all these chains. Like, no, I try to buy Black as much as I can. Even when I eat out, I try to support the Black restaurants. Shout out to Water for Chocolate. Have you ever eaten there? They down on Lombard.
Yeah, near Broadway.
Uh-huh.
I have, yeah.
So shout out to Water for Chocolate.
Which is Black owned too, right?
It's definitely Black owned. Shout out to Taste This, Terra Cafe. We have like 4 or 5 Black owned restaurants on this strip alone on 25th Street.
Grub Factory just opened. That's a Black owned vegan spot.
All right, so I'm gonna have to wait. He said
on Charles
vegan.
Street. Grub Factory.
He said vegan. I don't like meat.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
It's like, no, I will definitely go. I know it's something in there I can eat. I try to
For sure.
support
The mac
Black.
and cheese is actually dope.
All right, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I try to support, like I said, but now is the time for me to interview you. So just start by telling us again who you are, what your business is, and how you kind of got started doing what you do.
My name is Malik Salam Jr., founder of 1217 Print Studio, a Black-owned, water-based screen printing outfit. It basically started back in 2007 as a hobby, playing around with some different, just getting a few shirts printed to rock with, whatever fresh kicks I had at the moment, and kind of playing around with it. And I actually, things took off, I guess, on a more serious note in 2014. I actually took quite a few trips up to Brooklyn, New York.
New York?
Yeah, in the building. Shout out to my man Colin from Social Studies Club, former affiliate of the Brooklyn Circus. Went up to Brooklyn in search of some knowledge, as most folks do, go to New York to, seek knowledge from those that go hard in the Big Apple. And 1217 Print Studio actually was born while I was recovering from my back injury. I had tried some different branding ideas that didn't work in the past, the whole trial and error phase. And when I broke my back, I was just like, yo, my life literally could be over in the blink of an eye. I actually did think that I would die that day. The Most High brought me through. And I was with a broken back, like had my back brace on and everything, actually like digging in, going in on the screen print tip. Like that's where I actually became like skilled enough to start thinking like, all right, cool, maybe we can do something, like go a little harder with it and see where it goes. Like watching videos and doing like the practice runs without any ink, like really putting in the work. So yeah.
And I think it's crazy that you said that unexpectedly you fell off a roof, and now you're here. You are with a back brace on, and you down for 3 months. And at this moment, in that moment that you were down, you birthed something. Like you birthed the next idea, and obviously it's working for you. And sometimes that's how life has to happen for us. Like when we down, that's when you come up with the greatest things, and then you can look back and say, I can understand why that happened, or I went through that, and you just take every moment and just run with it. Like,
sure.
you could have just been laid there like, oh, my bag for 3 months and not doing nothing and just whining and crying about it. But like, you birthed a whole business and a whole idea, and you crafted yourself. Like, you made yourself knowledgeable, you did your research, and you went through that whole process to get better and to say, all right, when I take this back brace off, game on, like, I'm running for it. So I think that's super dope.
For sure.
So you said something. You said that your business is water-based. What does that mean?
Water-based is the types of inks that they use in a lot of the shirts that you buy in the department stores. Like,
Okay.
I don't want to say high end, but it's basically like that really soft kind of feel, whereas you can barely tell that it's actually ink. And it's a real intricate process. The industry standard is actually the plastisol, which is like the extra thick, like almost plastic kind of ink.
Okay.
That most of a lot of the veterans around the city, and my mentor actually. Shout out to Mr. Bryant, BC's Unlimited Promotions up in the Park Heights area. He actually uses the plastisol, but you know how, like, when you're starting a business, we all have certain other businesses or people that we look up to for inspiration.
Absolutely.
And a few of the print shops that I like, they specialize in the water base. So I hope to be one of those leading print studios using, the water-based ink. So.
And like you said, we all, when you get started in business, we all have someone that we look up to. Hey, Bill, I just shouted you out on the other video. Bill Hop is on, y'all, the one I told y'all to go get y'all ink from. You said something also that's important, that you had a mentor. And I think mentors are very, very important in your success. You have to find somebody who has been successful at what you're doing to kind of give you that inspiration and take you under your wing. Somebody that can say, no, don't do this, or try this. Somebody that you can go to and take your roughest drafts and copies to and say, what do you think about this? And take that constructive criticism and go back and become better. So I don't see how anyone can make without a mentor or someone that holds them accountable. It's important to have that in the business side. So quickly, you are in t-shirts. You are our t-shirt sponsor for the Brew Code. How important is it for you at this stage to give back into the community?
Outside of the actual act of running a business, it's the most important thing, because although I do have a long ways to go, I'm most proud of where I am right now growth-wise, and I couldn't have done that without the help of the mentors in Brooklyn. My screen printing mentor right now, they shave so much time off your learning curve, and if someone's pouring into me, then it's my duty to pour back into the next generation. I'm actually thinking about really soon. I'm throwing together a youth screen printing class, as a matter of fact.
That'd be dope.
Within the next couple of months, got to get the details and everything. But just in the print graphic design industry as a whole, there's not too many black businesses that are kind of like pouring into that, back into that trade, if you will. So for sure, giving back is family, friends, like whoever. Like, I'm trying to teach everybody. So. And
again, that's another important thing. I think sometimes people get into business and get so sidetracked by the money, which is easy to do. You getting money, you're getting revenue. You get caught up in that, adding more revenue, adding more stuff. But giving back is so important, and when you give back, it opens more doors for you.
For sure.
And I've definitely learned that in this very short time. She's Dope LLC is a business, but on the other side, I do a lot of community work. And for me, outside of the money, it's more important to me that I know that when I make it and I get to the point that I want to be, that I helped somebody else along the way, and I went back into the communities that needed me. So with doing these events and finding businesses like yourself that's willing to partner in, and nobody's like, oh, well, how much you going to pay me to do this? Like, people are literally donating products, their services, their times, the barbershops that are coming to give free hair, because like they're going to be losing money while they're at the event. You know, they could be in a shop cutting, but I think it's so important that we give back to our communities. We know that nobody's going to come in our communities and say, oh, here goes so-and-so, or let me get these kids and teach them a trade or teach them a skill or give them something, an empowerment event or something positive to do. So to all the business owners out there, like, make it your priority to somehow give back. Whether if you don't have the time, you can give back financially. If you don't have the finances yet, or you're not where you're at, do something. Like he said, start a class or something. Teach somebody a trade. Like, these kids need us. Like, they so need us. And we have to take the responsibility ourselves. We can't wait on anybody else. Summertime is coming up. If you own a business and you can employ a youth, please find somebody and hire them. The barbershop that will be there, Faded Barbershop, they're going to be offering jobs to the youth to come in and sweep the hair off the floor, help out around the shop. It's something.
That's where it starts, for sure.
It's something. And I think people forget that, you know, instead of us hiring somebody $17 an hour to come in and do our administrative work, take somebody in high school and let them intern. Let them intern, put a little bit of money in their pocket, or even if you can't pay them, you're giving them a skill, you're teaching them something. So we have to give back into our communities. We have to support our communities, and we have to, you know, someone mentored us, and it's our responsibility to mentor the next generation and keep it like a pay it forward type of situation. So it's like it keeps getting passed down and passed down and passed down. So I think that that's super dope that you want to start a class. And I'm sure it's kids out here that are thinking about it, and they don't see enough of that presence in our community. Exactly. So they might be deterred to say, oh, well, ain't nobody really doing that. And you know how it is. Your friends like, that's stupid. Ain't nobody doing T-shirts. That's stupid. Yo, ain't nobody, get in the sneaker business. Everybody's done, like, stuff like that. So when they see that presence of that stuff, it makes them more comfortable with their dreams and their goals to see that presence out there. So that's super dope that you're going to do that. And anything I can do to help support that, definitely let me know, because that's super dope. Like, that's something you don't really see in our community. So for sure. If you have any kids, make sure you stay connected with 1217 Prince Studios so they can get into this class. So we talked about your mentors and the people that have kind of helped you along the way. What would be some celebrities out right now that you would think would be a good and brand ambassador for 1217 Prince Studios?
Celebrity. I couldn't really think of a celebrity. Everything's pop culture these days, so that's kind of like I would have to decline on that in terms of thinking of any specific person. Like most of the celebrities that are out here today, even the ones that I maybe could bring up, they're basically doing like a lot of trendy, like what's hot in reality TV, kind of like sneaker world kind of thing, and
But if you
had to,
just like, yo, here go my T-shirt, yo, tell me what you think. If you could just
Pharrell.
Oh, come on, yo, that's dope. Like, Pharrell, he's his style, his sense of style, like, he's different. He's always been pretty iconic with his dressing and his personality. I was thinking Chance the Rapper.
Okay, yeah.
I like Chance.
Okay. Now, okay, cool. I guess
I was
yeah. All right, cool. So Pharrell, Andre 3000 for sure. Some of the he's definitely broken a lot of barriers with his outfits and whatnot over the years. So for sure.
Andre, cool. I don't know how, as big as my head is, I don't know how this hat is slipping off my head. It may not be tight enough on the side, but yeah, I was thinking those are some dope people that. Yeah, those are different people. But like you said, a lot of people get caught up in a whiz popping. So, all right, I got to talk about this because we got into fashion and whiz popping. What do you think about these male rompers, y'all? You need some you need some water. He's like,
The male rompers.
Before I get into that.
I mean, what really is there to be said about it? I mean,
some people is like, no, I ain't never, like, yo, don't, if you my friend and you wear a male romper, yo, I'm back, like, you ain't my friend no more. We can't. I don't think it's that deep. I think it's something that has already been out. There's been past generations that have wore one piece. I think people are caught up in it being a romper.
Yeah,
the name of it being a romper. So I think people all are like, oh, I ain't wearing no romper. But it's a jumpsuit, though. It's a jumpsuit. A romper is what the females call it. But I think so many people getting caught up on the romper part that it's like, oh, I ain't wearing no romper. But, yo, if you see somebody come out with a hot jumpsuit. Y'all used to wear the Dickie jumpsuits. Like, it's the same thing, yo. It's not nothing new. Y'all just calling it a romper now. I think the ones with all the patterns and the prints, okay, that's what the women need to be doing, the extra stuff. But I think like a solid colored jumpsuit or denim jumpsuit, I don't see anything wrong with it. And I think y'all men should be confident enough to wear one piece. It's a hassle when you gotta go to the bathroom, but hey, we do it so y'all can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the only thing about the rompers, don't be bandwagon with it. Like, if that's really your flavor, your style, and when you're wearing that romper, like, you feel cool and you're kind of like, you're accessorizing it and whatnot, how you want to do it, it's cool. But, like, for this random guy that just wants to, kind of ride the wave, so to speak, like, that's not cool. So you can rock a romper if that's your style, but you're not being 100 with yourself if you just go out and buy one and you know that that's
just
not really you. Yeah. So.
Look, if you confident enough to wear a jumpsuit, I'm not gonna call it a romper or a rompim. They're jumpsuits. If you're confident enough, and listen, it was a post on Facebook that it was some fine brothers in some jumpsuits, and they looked perfectly fine, to say the least. So if that's your thing, do it. Like you say, don't do it because it's a band, like you jumping on the bandwagon. But like if you know you can rock it and you could make it your style and make that joint look hot, like do it. Just don't do all the flower prints and like the extra stuff that a woman would do. Just keep it simple and like I said, y'all done it before. Dickie jumpsuits was super high and probably like what 99 or something around there. Like
exactly.
This isn't nothing new. Fashion repeats itself.
Who was that? That was Lil Uzi Vert that wore it. I think for the first time.
Oh, okay. So I have a confession.
How did they even get out there?
I don't even know who the hell Lil Uzi Vert is. I only saw the picture of him with a blouse. Like I was talking about this earlier with my Uber driver. She was talking about. I'm like, I don't know who these rappers are. Like, I don't know Lil Uzi. What's some of the other ones' name? I don't. Yachty. Who are these people? Like, do they have albums? If I hear their song, I probably know the song, but I don't know like rappers' names anymore. Like
right.
They be like, oh, that's his song. Like, I don't be knowing this music is confusing. It's making my hair hurt just thinking about it. And
is it really music though?
That's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah. So is Uzi the one that's dropped? Is that his name? Lil Uzi? Lil Uzi Ervert?
Lil Uzi Vert.
Little.
It's the Vert that I do it.
I feel like an old lady right now. What's that young woman's name? What's his name? Little Uzi Vert. Is that the one that's like dressing up like a girl that everybody going
like
saying
he
like kind of thing? He got the red dress or whatever.
He's out here just dressing crazy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So that's being extra. But if that's your thing, obviously he's comfortable with it. He knows.
If I can interject.
You don't think so?
One thing we gotta realize, and I ain't even mean to cut you off, but
no, you cool.
Super important. So the one thing we gotta realize about the music that's going around, this new generation of music artists, the reality TV people and all that, it's all about who's willing to do the next outlandish thing over whatever the previous person did to get that check cut.
That's a good point.
I mean,
so you think he's doing
Caitlyn Jenner, for crying out loud. This guy never divorced his wife, and he already was looking like a woman before because of all of the plastic surgery. But now he's Caitlyn Jenner. Like, it was about the check, like Vanity Fair, all these, But that's another.
So if somebody came to you like, "Yo, Malik, I got $100,000 for you to walk around with some stilettos on or something crazy. You in or you out?
I'm going Dave Chappelle. I'm gone.
Not Dave Chappelle though.
That photo of me in that will live so much longer than the $100,000, and then that's just not me.
People don't think about that, yo. It's people get blinded by the money. Like I said, I don't keep up with the entertainment part of Radio on Fire. That's not really my thing. I can't keep up with all the current stuff, the music. I don't know what the hell they be saying. I'm not a translator. I can't keep me with the old school stuff. I can't keep me in the 90s. This. Shout out to you, Lil Uzi Vert. I don't got nothing personally against you, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know what's going on. I can't even have an educated discussion about it because I'm out the loop. Like, I don't even know what's one of his songs. Do you have an album, or he just like?
I know he got something with the Migos or whatever.
I don't.
You know, Bad and Bougie. Yeah, Bad. Yeah.
Oh, that's his song.
With the yeah, John. That's him.
Oh, so he just like a hype man.
Nah, he really. He's popping. Yeah, he just dressed crazy. Yeah.
So what's another one of his songs?
He on a lot of other people's songs.
Oh, he like featured.
Yeah, features. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Lil Uzi for Bad and Bougie. That song was popping.
Okay.
See that?
No. That's not why Diamond said that. He definitely just took a shot at me, but that's cool because that's how he do, and I'm gonna get him back because he just definitely just lit something in there. But that's cool. I see how you rolling. I'm from New York, so it. Yo, he really trying to slide me right now, but I'm gonna let him go. But back to the interview because we just got sidetracked with fashion and stuff. So, what would you say makes your product and your brand and your line different from other stuff that's already out here?
I'd say just the overall aesthetic. For instance, this red, black, and green collection that we're doing right now is taking ordinary stuff like this zebra here that this isn't a pop culture symbol, and then we put the liberation colors on it.
I say, yeah, that makes me think of Africa, like
Yeah.
power to the people. Like, I feel like if I had that shirt on, it just would give me like this energy, like I should just dart or spearhead into something. Like I got a zebra in Africa print. I just feel like that's how I feel like I would feel like if I wore that shirt.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would probably say that. Just the overall aesthetic. Like when I'm at the computer designing, or I'm talking to my partner Warren, or just another graphic designer or whatever. Like the conversation is always about like we talk about what's pop culture first, so we can stay away from that.
That's dope.
That's the main thing. Like we're not interested in matching anything with Jordans or whatever the latest, shoe is out and all that. Like,
so y'all go opposite and you say, all right, this is what's trending. We don't want to do that. We want to do something different. And it's crazy you said that because yesterday I was talking to someone else in the t-shirt business, and the tip that they gave me was stay current on sneakers. I'm like, I'm not a sneakerhead. I like shoes. I used to be when I lived in New York. We big on sneakers and stuff, but I don't like. I'm just like a grandma for real. Like I don't really keep up with much of anything. Like I just do my own thing. So I don't be know when the sneakers coming out, dopes and Jordans. I don't know any of that stuff. But he said like try to keep up with the sneakers coming out because you can, work your colors off of that.
Well, the way how I feel about that is maybe it took me a long time to realize that the sneaker community isn't my audience though.
Okay.
That's not my niche. And a lot of people they might drop a t-shirt or something like that and it's automatically streetwear. Like it doesn't have to be streetwear though. And I had to really come to grips with that. Like my stuff is different, but like I'm not. The sneaker community is its own lane, and then there's another lane over here that
Got you.
So yeah.
So you staying in your lane.
Yeah.
Staying in your lane, like I said. Stay in your lane, shorty.
For sure.
But so that's dope. Like I like that. So what gives you your inspiration? Like when you're down sitting at the computer and you're coming up with the design, where do you get your inspiration from?
from anywhere, literally. Like I was reading a poetry book yesterday by Amani V called "Peer Into My Soul," and I was reading some words, and I grabbed a piece of paper and just started writing. When I'm traveling on trips, like certain colors, I use the Pantone app a lot, which allows you to kind of like pan your phone around, and the app will pick up all of the different colors in the photo.
Oh,
and
that's
I kinda
good.
do that and play around with different things. So yeah, but probably my biggest inspiration is traveling. Outside of 1217 print studio, we're working on Warren and I are working on a brand that's based around travel. So for sure, like hot landmarks in certain cities and whatnot, statues, different, just different stuff.
That'd be dope.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
How many pairs of Jordans are we gonna wear? You know what I mean? Like how many times are you gonna buy the same shoe? Like they beat us to death with Jordans.
Is that a rhetorical question? Because niggas is always gonna keep buying that. Like no, like yo, it blows my mind. Like y'all don't have no life insurance, no bank account, but y'all got every pair of freaking Jordans that come out. Y'all can't even. Yeah, I'm not even. Please don't get me started. Like, y'all, oh my God, we gotta do so much better. Like, we get so caught up in the materialistic stuff and trying to stay up with fashion. Like, pay your bills, get your credit straight, open up a bank account, not a prepaid card. Get a bank account, please, where you can deposit a check at. Thank you very much. Get some life insurance so we can stop having GoFundMes and fish fries and everybody got to empty their bank account to bury you, but the whole time you've been walking around with every pair of Jordans, every pair of jeans, trying to stay in trend. Like, we got to stop doing stuff like that, yo. Like, it's ridiculous. And I can't believe that grown people actually stand in line for a damn pair of sneakers. Like, that blows me. Like, kids, okay. But you a whole grown person standing in line for sneakers, like sneakers, that is not okay.
Right.
And I'm not saying sorry if you're offended. It's time to grow up. Get yourself together. Like, refocus. I've never understood that. Of course, I've worn Jordans before. I'm from New York. We wear Jordans. We wear Air Max. But I was never, like, into standing in line, watching the clock to make sure I'm on a website at a certain time, going crazy if I don't get the dopes that came out. Like, that's crazy. Like, just chill. It's a sneaker, yo. And not only that, everybody else got the same thing on. Like, you press to stand in line and look like everybody else. Like, that's crazy. Like, yo, that is, I don't get it. Like I said, I'm just a grandma. I'm not up to date. I don't know. I'm just not with all of that craziness. Like, that's stupid. It's stupid. It's dumb. You in line with 200 people that's all going to have the same sneaker on their foot in 5 minutes. That's dumb.
Oh, yeah. Y'all don't have them at Towson? All right, cool. Y'all got them at Mondongo? Like, really chasing, though. Like, never. Never. And I
Who
can
has
honestly,
that kind of time?
I can honestly say that I never had a pair of Jordans. I think I bought a bootleg pair, like, from eBay one time. From, like, one
Wait,
of
I
those
thought
little...
eBay don't sell legit stuff?
I mean, they do, but I found out that this particular pair
Oh,
was like
you said
bootleg.
eBay. I'm thinking you was talking about, remember that sneaker website called East Boy?
East Bay.
East Bay.
Mm-hmm.
East Bay.
Yeah.
I thought you said about that. But eBay is like the stuff that where you can auction off. Yeah, so you might find some fake stuff on there.
Yeah, but outside of that though, like I learned early on, like in school, like the East Bay dudes would come to school with the East Bay books.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, yo, I'm about to cop those and the release date and all that.
Circling it with the circle, highlighting,
I was
putting it
turned
on your
up
locker.
Right there. Yeah, straight up. Cutting out the little things for inside the locker and all that. But yeah,
Crazy.
that deterred me right there though. It's just like, we about to go for Christmas break and all y'all cats about to come back with this same shit.
Right.
Like, that's not what I want.
Right. It's just
That's not what I want. Yeah, so, like, yeah. I think probably the most popular shoe I probably continue to wear was, like, the Butters. On the Timberland
we
tip.
from New York. We call them
Yeah.
constructs. They not called Butters. They constructs.
Okay. Well,
Constructs.
Okay, that's fine. But
That's
yeah.
that down. They call them Butters in Philly. So I'm like, what the? Yo, these constructs, yo. But, you know, different cities, different slang.
Johns.
Still the same
them
thing.
Johns.
Which
In
John?
Philly. In Philly.
Oh, like a John.
Yeah, it was up. Yeah.
Like a J. So JAWN, like
John,
John's hot. That's like how y'all say yo. Like y'all use yo for a person, place, thing. He like yeah. New York, we got our own stuff. We call them constructs. We got the beef and broccolis.
Indeed.
That's how we are up there. But what you gonna do? And I just feel like we gotta get better. It's crazy. Like, yeah, I'm about to look like the first 200 people in front of me. Yo, we all about that the same sneaks. Just looking, that's dumb. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm just trying to help y'all get a little bit. Where is going? Maybe my head getting smaller. Let's put this together. So, where can the people find you at? How can they connect with you on social media? Like, plug yourself in.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. 1217 Print on Instagram, and 1217 Print Studio on Facebook and Twitter.
Somebody said, don't start a GoFundMe, put the stuff on eBay. That's right, yo. Like, we not about to be doing these GoFundMes and fish fries. I gotta come by a fish platter because your mother can't bury you. That's crazy.
Terrible. You was fresh, though.
Right.
You was the freshest dude alive.
And they gonna bury you in that. Oh, man. Then when you die and they still gotta make you fresh in the coffin, like with the. My people, please, we have to. I'm begging y'all, we have to get better. Like, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I found me these cute little tan and pink $5 sneakers at Walmart that I've had for at least a year and a half, and they still in good condition. There ain't no holes in them, and I actually wore them this morning.
For sure.
Like, I think they're Vias, AVIA. And I wore them to work sometime. They was like, yo, those are throwbacks. Like, and now they ain't Walmart for $5. $5. I spend my money on shoes, though, so I can't say that I don't do that. But the whole sneaker thing, I never really been. Well, when I was young in New York, you know, you gotta try to stay fresh. But so y'all know where y'all can find me. I'm on at She's Dope LLC on everything except for Instagram. I'm Queen_Dope7. Make sure y'all connect with 1217 Print Studios. They can handle all your print needs, all your T-shirt needs. Do you guys have a phone number or website where they can reach you if they want to place an order or?
You could just reach out to us on via the Facebook page or Instagram for now. The website is dropping. 1217printstudio.com is dropping June 21st.
Okay.
And that's gonna be crazy. So yeah.
Y'all gonna put one of my shirts up there?
For sure.
All right. So y'all can get one of my shirts on 1217printstudios.com. All right.
All right.
So listen, thank y'all for tuning in on RadioOnFire.com. Thank you to all our Facebook followers and watchers. Thank you to everybody who participated in our discussion tonight. You guys know where to find me. Facebook, She's Dope LLC. All other social media plugs. Facebook, She's Dope LLC. On Instagram, I'm Queen_Dope7. I will be back with you guys next week on Thursday at 9 p.m. This your girl, Queen Dope, for the Business Spotlight on RadioOnFire.com, your new sports and entertainment source.
Peace.
Thank you guys for watching.